This is the hazards of sleeping with a dog. Dog feels like he's got priority sleeping. Hey, Teddy? What's that? So you can get a poodle up.
Mean, absolutely mean. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah. You poor puppy.
It's like an alarm clock. You just say the magic words and boop.
Go clean your daddy's boogers. Huh?
Hey, Teddy? He's done breast. I know, I'm so mean. Okay, it's a little chilly this morning, but it was a beautiful night, and I think it's going to be a half decent day today. But I just wanted to talk about, oh, someone's still yawning. Teddy's snuggled in there. Hey, Teddy? He's ignoring us. I could always wake him up.
Don't even bother.
What's that? Oh, it didn't really work.
I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
So, I just wanted to mention that I think we've all had eye issues on this trip. Anita's complaining about her eye this morning. And let's see, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one with one arm.
Oh, thank you. I don't want people to see my face in the morning.
I think it's your left eye is puffy,
Yeah,
swollen.
It is.
From what?
I took a stick to my eye yesterday on that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful portage that wasn't a portage.
And Teddy here,
Took a stick to his eye yesterday.
he took a stick to his eye too, and he had his eyes closed for a bit there. Hey, Teddy? Teddy, chipmunk. Didn't work. What's that? His eyes slowly open. He didn't react the same way. Teddy, did you get hurt in your eye? Hey, buddy? He's a big snorer. Heavy breather.
Comfortable.
Yeah, so it's kind of seems to be like a family theme on this trip. We all hurt our eye for one reason or other. My eye has been okay since, but I'm just totally avoiding touching it or rubbing it, because that's what set it off the last time, and it's holding out okay. But yesterday, yeah, through the unnamed passage, Anita's eye got hit. Didn't you have your sunglasses on? You're the one that was yelling at me to wear my sunglasses.
I didn't at that point.
And then Teddy took a hit too, so at one point we were all, on this trip we were all walking around with one eye. I think we need to bring eye patches.
Safety goggles.
Safety goggles. Is there ones for dogs too?
Yeah, there's sunglasses for dogs. There's doggles or whatever
Excuse
they're
me.
called.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd appreciate that.
There's well, dogs, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Their eyes are further back, so.
They still take sticks to the eyeball. What kind of planet are you on? Especially when it's not a portage tail, but bushwhack and all that undergrowth.
Well, I'm just saying, there's certain features on your face protect your eyes better. Like, white people have bigger, like more prominent brow than Asians, so I would be the most susceptible to eye damage from branches.
Walked right into that branch.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It was behind me and I just pushed it away. It came back and stabbed me.
Yeah, exactly.
And Teddy, you took a hit because of Mommy, right?
He was walking too closely behind me.
Hey, buddy.
That's very sad.
You're the star of the film. You don't want to snore. Hey, buddy. What's that?
I don't think he's going to respond unless you give him something.
You want something, Teddy? Want a treat?
You know why he's not responding, right?
Why?
Because you just about killed him yesterday. He was pretty well comatose the whole night.
I'm totally alive.
For now.
Okay. Alright, enough of the eye talk, even though my left eye is itchy. Alright.
Don't touch your eyeball.
We're on Happy Cheese Bun Lake on morning of day 5.
Right.
Good morning. Day 5, last day. And we're just in the bug shelter right now. It was a beautiful morning. It was kind of cool night, but not as cold as the first night. But it is gorgeous. We had mist on the water, and I took lots of photos and flew the drone this morning. But we're now about to have breakfast. And for breakfast, we're going to have cheese buns. So check this out. Do they look like happy cheese buns?
No, they look like squash soy cheese buns.
So ever since Anita wanted to come to Happy Little Cheese Bun Lake, one of the things that we said that we were going to do is we were going to have cheese buns on this lake. So we were supposed to have it yesterday, but considering that we got here late, considering what the day was like, no mention. I'm just getting a look. So we are going to partake in our cheese buns this morning. So what's in the cheese bun?
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese. So it's aged two-year aged cheddar. Aged cheddar that's 2 years old. And some bacon. And it's looking a little pathetic, but we'll down it with our coffee this morning. Copious amounts of coffee. It should go down really well. So, happy breakfast for all of you guys. All right. That's kind of flat and dilapidated looking.
And very crumbly. Cheese buns on Cheese Bun Lake.
Now, the mystery remains, why was this lake called Happy Little Cheese Bun Lake?
Nope.
No idea.
Teddy bear.
There are islands on one side of this lake, and they're all one beside each other, and they're kind of long. Dead mosquito. Oh. And maybe that's something had to do with it.
What did that have to do with cheese buns?
Because it looked like, okay,
What?
I was going to say sandwich, like 3 islands, so the outer ones are the bread.
I
And
think you really need help. I think you're really pushing it.
I'm stretching it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, why would anyone call a lake cheese bun?
You'll have to figure that out. But I really don't think it's the island thing.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe they were dying and it's the last food they had.
Well, this would be a nice lake to, well, who wants to die on a lake? But I mean, if I was going to die on a lake, this would be a good one.
Oh yeah, right. Instead of in the forest where you just about killed us.
That forest wouldn't have been nice to die in. But this lake, definitely.
I'll make note of that.
Okay. I must be suffering from calorie deprivation. I am starving this morning, so cheers. So I'm still on Happy Cheese Bun Lake, but this is what I wanted to show you. On the map, it indicated that there was a campsite here at this narrowing between the next body of water, which is just behind this hump of rock here. And if you look over here, we saw this and we thought, oh, there must be a campsite here. And this is what we found. It's, I have no idea what it is. So that log is attached perpendicular to that one, but then there's logs here that's attached down here. I'm not even sure what this is at all. But, so this was our first indication that possibly there's a campsite here, but there's really not much of a flat spot. I don't know if maybe someone had put a tarp on top of here and slept underneath here, but it's still a pretty poor spot for a campsite. If you go up here on this cliff, or this rock face here, you can see the next body of water over there. We didn't go in there just because it was late yesterday and we just need to get our camp set up. But you can see over there, there's another body of water. And this is a small arm of this lake, and it's held back by, this one is held back by a couple of dams, beaver dams here.
can see over here. But this is where we parked our canoe. And the interesting thing is, if you look here, it looks like there's a trail here. So the water access is obviously not that great. But if you look over here, there's an actual trail here. And it actually continues all the way down that way. We didn't go all the way down to the end. It just keeps going. So I don't know if this is an animal trail or if other people's had camped here years ago. Certainly not a portage, but this area seems somewhat flat enough for us to set up camp. And that's where we stayed for the night. So I'm going to show you a little further on because there's absolutely beautiful cliffs here. Yeah. So it continues down this way, and I imagine it just keeps going down. I just don't know where it goes to. But what I wanted to show you was these absolutely stunning cliffs here. Look at that. And I know what my friend would be thinking, trundling that rock down over the edge. But in a stand of beautiful red pines that are healthy and big. Just before I go, I gotta head up these cliffs. He's just calling me, so Anita's gonna wait below. And I get a shot of them from above. I think it's a natural inclination of humans to, you know, climb up to high places and look at the things down below. So this is no exception. We're almost there. Here we are. Hello! Woo! What a view. Stunning. Want to come up?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Okay, I'm getting swarmed. Betty, was that a chipmunk? Was that a chipmunk?
Hey guys. Daddy! Hey buddy! Hey buddy! I just walked over to the other side of this ridge, and there you go. There's the other body of water, or the other, I guess, arm of the lake. I love this forest. It just seems so, I don't know, unaltered, pure, pristine. I don't know. It just has that feel to it. Oh, look. Moose droppings. So obviously other animals been hanging out here as well too. Not surprising. Okay. Time to head back down. Back to the gang and back on the water. I'm already sad that I'm leaving this place. I can't wait to come back here again in the future. Mark my words, I will definitely be back. Huh. So this red pine's dead, and looks like some woodpecker has been taking things out of the tree, bugs out of the tree. I don't think this is the pileated. Pileated usually makes huge ones, but these are smaller holes. Cool. Black flies are out.
They were swarming me when we were trying to get that picture up there. I had my eyes closed. Literally.
Okay. So we're heading back to the island. It took a lot to get to Happy Little Cheese Bun Lake, But our short time there was memorable and special, so we promised ourselves to come back in the future for another visit. Is there water all the way there? We can cut the branches, you know.
That branch is trying to hold me up. It was my lifesaver.
There's a 65-meter portage to Fiona Lake. Portage. But it looks like there might be enough water for us to paddle through. Oh, the portage looks like it's on. Whoops. Huh? It says that it's on the right. Yeah, can we get through? No? Looks like there's. So let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're hoping to get through. The dam? We absolutely are big fans of prunes. We started bringing them when we started going on trips where we had to clear the trail, and they're so much more effective and faster than saws. You can see Nita's just clearing the way here right now. There's a dam just in front of her, so we got to do a lift over. But if she can clear enough of the bush, that we should be able to get through no problem. It's not cutting?
Well, that was a big one.
I can give you a saw.
Okay. I need a saw too.
Sometimes it pays to be in the back. And the saw that we found. There we go. I guess if you get up the dam, we're right there, eh?
Right there.
Nice. So no need to portage unless it's a low water level year. There's a dam that's holding the water back, obviously there, and it's trickling through here. So no 65-meter portage. That's okay with us. Just clearing up the vegetation. So we're just on Fiona Lake right now. It's there's a haze on the lake here, and of course the black flies are out. The next one is a 220 meter portage, and there is no creek, so there's no chance of us paddling through it. So let's see how rough the trail is going to be. And then there. You will let me get the GPS. I mean, if there's water, we could try to keep paddling. No, I mean... As you can see, Anita didn't want anything to do with another slog, which was understandable. So portage it was. Okay, Teddy, time to get out. Black flies don't taste good. I don't think I got out.
No, I'm gonna take my belt with the
Your what?
with the Eureka pack.
Okay, go for it. There's no marker. It does look like, I mean, there is an opening, so it's fairly easy to see, but I figured I'd just give it some more marking. Going to my eye. So here's the trail. You can see it's fairly open, but the ground is not well trodden down. You know, it's a good portage trail when the ground is like solid underneath and there's no moss. This is obviously not very well used, but at least it's pretty evident which way to go. These black flies. I don't want to rub. This is my bad eye. I think a black fly got in there. So we're on Marion Lake, and we've just got one more portage to the end, and we know that portage is in good shape. It's 300 meters to Rushbrook, and then we're pretty much finished. But we decided to come paddle into Marion Lake and come to the island campsite we camped on last year. We just want to see if anyone else has been here since we were here last year. Take a look. It's an absolutely beautiful lake. Yeah, but like I said, no one comes here. Although this looks like it was burned. That I don't remember this. I know there were cut logs here previously, but these ones look pretty fresh. And I do remember the grill because we camped here and we used this fire pit. But I think someone's been here. So this is where we set up the tent last time. Oh, it gets flattened.
Yeah.
Right in here. But I don't think anyone else has been here. At least for camping wise, but someone certainly had been here. Yeah. When we were here last too, there was tons of blueberries, but obviously it's late in the season, there's nothing. But lots of ferns. So we're coming on the last portage of the trip. It's 300 meters into Rushbrook Lake. And this one is well cleared and groomed, so this will be easy. The landing is a little, oh yeah, remember they had that little dock there. Yeah, check out this dock. Not really a dock, but it was just a little landing because of the logs here. So, easy to get out, and then we'll start the last portage. Come on, buddy. Oh, let's go. Up. Good boy. Really?
No, watch out for the nails. Watch out for the nails. There's nails spiking out there.
You made it. One thing about this area, there are some massive, big trees. I know Tomogamy and places like in Algonquin will have massive trees as well too, old growth. I mean, these may not be considered old growth, but they are huge. So check this out. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Good boy.
He's more graceful at this than me. Tell you, I was not a mountain goat.
Yeah, this idea works really well if it's not so blunt.
So this is it. We're just finished the portage to Rushbrook Lake, and literally it's probably what, a 10-minute paddle, and we'll be at the vehicle. And we're almost done.
Woohoo! We survived!
She's so dramatic.
Right, Teddy? We survived. Oh my God, it's a crazy trip.
It's good to see our vehicle at the end of the trip. Let's just hope it starts. That's always the other concern when you're so far out.
How long did it take you to hike 50 kilometers?
A long time. The other side was better.
This is where we came in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Remember the dead fish?
Let's see if it turns on. That's a good sign. Unlock the doors. Yay, it starts. Okay, so we're just I can't even speak. So we just drove out of the first logging road, and we're making the turn here. But interestingly enough, somebody marked the entrance into Rushbrook Lake, and this is how they marked it. Check this out. It's a red plaid underwear with kind of like shiny sequin kind of things on the top. So I thought that was like the most unique turn-off sign for a lake. So I guess you won't miss that one. So if you ever come this way, look for the red underwear. Okay, so we are officially done, and we've all loaded up, changed our clothes, and we're just heading out now. So we're just gonna munch on some snacks. We're starving now, and we're gonna head to probably Espanola. Anita wants to get her
Ice cream!
ice cream from, is it Farquhar?
I think it's Farquhar.
Farquhar ice cream, which is kind of similar to like Kawartha ice cream. Some people say it's better. And so onward we go. Great trip. Is that breakfast?
Yeah, because somebody didn't make me breakfast.
Looks like happy cheese buns.
Well, it is cheese buns. They're pretty sad looking.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have your sunglasses on?
Because my eye looks horrible. You said it was slightly swollen, and look at it.
Holy crap. You're right.
You said,
Wow.
oh, they're both swollen. No, dude, man, there's no comparison between the two.
Wow.
Yes, that's why I have my sunglasses on.
Alright.
When
Got
we
it.
get into civilization, I'm going to look like a freak. Well, normally we do look like freaks, but I'm going to even look like more of a freak.